I am back. Now, this video is going to be the first look of the upcoming first episode of the new season of The Real Housewives of New York City, which will air on the 1st of October. Now, for the ones who don't know, there might be a link between this show and Scientology. I said it wrong, not might be, there is a link. We'll get into this a bit later. I just want to, for the ones who don't know, until season 13, there were, I call them the original cast, but not everyone was original. But anyway, there was a cast up to season 13, and it was dying down. There was nothing new coming in. Um, and Bravo decided, well, we're going to relaunch it with a brand new cast. And so last season, season 14, we had the first season with the new cast, which you can see here on the picture. And in this new season, season 15, we have a new cast member, Racquel Chevremont, who is here on the far left. Then you have Saida Silva. She's sitting on the chair on the left. Then you have Jessel Tank in black and white. Then you have Jenna Lyons in the middle. Then Erin Litchi. I forget Litchi. And then in the chair on the right, you have Bryn Whitfield. And the far right, you have Yuba Hassan. So I'm going to get quickly through the cast, and then at the end, we'll get to the link to Scientology. So, first, um, if you want to have a sneak peek into the new season, there's a trailer on the Bravo channel on YouTube. If you search on YouTube for your first look at RHONY, season 15, I think it should say. Sorry, I've done this video 3 times already, and then I couldn't save it on my hard disk, so it was a bit of a whole ordeal today. Anyway, watch this. It's quite it's a new season, and it will be much more interesting, I think, than last season, because it was the first season with a brand new cast. I think they record or filmed on a safe side. It was not as bombastic as other Real Housewives. So let's see how this goes this season. Obviously, trailers very often show you what you want to see, and then in the end, you like, where's the drama? But you know, it's Real Housewives, so we might get drama this season. So fingers crossed. I need a little bit drama in my life, which has nothing to do with me, so that's okay. Let's go quickly. I'm just gonna also that you know, what I tell you are my opinions. You don't have to share my opinions. I just tell you who I like, who I don't like, why. Sometimes I can't even tell you why, but let's do this. We'll try to get this video as short as possible. So, the first housewife here, we have Jenna Lyons. She's my number one favorite. I like the energy, I like how she looks like, how this she has this extravagant clothing. I just I can't explain it, but I just like her. And also, she's openly gay. She's, in my eyes, she's fabulous. Okay, so that's Gemma Lyons. And then we have crazy Bryn Whitfield. I really like her. She's my number three favorite. She's very vintagey. She very often dresses vintagey. I really like, the 50s, that area. Love it. And look at this dress. I just in love with that dress. If I had her body, I would sleep in it. Beautiful. They're actually all beautiful, seriously. Compared to me, yes. So anyway, next one is Erin Litchi. Now I said it correctly. Um, I like her. I'm not a huge fan, but she's okay. She's sometimes a bit of a flip flopper. I have the impression as well. Sometimes she's misunderstood by others. Also, she has tendency. This one tells her something, she's gonna go and tell someone else. But hey, we see that in every franchise. They talk, they tell someone else. It's a bit of the Chinese telephone, right? I like her dress. Um, I don't know. It's nice. I would have expected something a little bit more elegant. I'm not saying it's not elegant. I don't know. Um, and the shoes are lovely. They just don't work with the dress for me. And please, I'm not a fashion expert, but I can only tell you what I like and what I don't like. You don't have to share my opinion, okay? This is Jessel what? Jessel Tank. Yeah, I like her. She is well, I'm trying to remember last season. It's a bit difficult to remember, and I just don't have the time to rewatch the entire season. Jessel Tank. Let me just quickly check. Oh yeah, I remember. She. I like her, but at the moment I can't say more than that. Again, another beautiful woman. I like the outfit. It's special. Then Saide Silva. Just trying to remember. I like her style. Look at this dress. I really like this dress. Sorry, I need a little. Um, she chose the perfect shoes with it. I like her energy in the franchise. I can't remember a lot. I just can remember that I liked her. So, yeah, like I said, I can't tell you much. Let's wait until we have watched the first episode. And then in my recap, I'm going to say, oh, I remember now, bloody, bloody, blah. That will be easier. That's why we'll do this a little bit on the fast side. And then my number two favorite is Yuba Hassan. Look at her. This outfit, only she can wear this. She looks amazing. Um, she's very forthcoming. She's quite honest with everyone. Sometimes a bit harsh or eccentric, but that I don't dislike that at all. I like it. So let's see how it goes this season, and if we can expect more. Well, I hope to expect more from all of them. So yeah. Now let's go to the new cast member, which is let's see, Racquel Chevremont. Um, Beautiful woman. I am sorry, I don't like the dress. I don't like the shoes. I don't know what this thing is with the corner of the dress. It seems that it's stuck to the shoe or it's on purpose. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. But hey, she does wear it well. But for everyone that looks so amazing, I found it a little bit like she just put some kind of kitchen towel on and cut it a bit to show her boobs. I don't know. I'm sorry, but what can we expect from her? So that's the only ones, and we're gonna read what we can expect, who she is. So Raquel is born in Brooklyn and raised in the Bronx. Raquel is an esteemed art curator. That's gonna be interesting. With more than 20 years of experience. She's also a seasoned model gracing ad campaigns for Benetton, Bobbi Brown, Fila, L'Oreal, Nivea, Elle magazine. As a proud black queer woman, that's gonna be interesting too. Raquel is dedicated to amplifying the voices of queer folks of this diaspora, namely co founding of the Josie Club a black queer femme and woman supported and operated social impact group. Living out a fairy tale with her two kids and partner, Raquel won't let past rumors from the New York art scene get in the way of her happily ever after. Sounds interesting. Art. I don't think any franchise have brought any woman in with art knowledge. Perhaps I hope she's gonna teach us some things. I love art. I'm just not an expert. I don't have much to add. Yeah, I have high hopes. So let's see how this is gonna work out. Perhaps I haven't mentioned it. Jenna at the very beginning, my number one favorite, she's gay as well. So let's see what's gonna happen here. And now, this is not really a new cast member, but she's gonna appear as a friend of the show. And this is the link to Scientology. So, this is Rebecca Minkoff, and we will get into the link to Scientology in just a second. But let's see who she is. So, Rebecca Minkoff, known for her global accessible luxury fashion brand that was created in 2005. Rebecca Minkoff is a best selling author and powerhouse entrepreneur who has paved the way for many and is the co founder of the Female Founder Collective. Rebecca is dedicated to creating the modern cultural and business narrative of togetherness and the shared success. She continues to push boundaries, lead the fashion industry, and galvanize communities of women by promoting confidence, fearlessness, and authenticity. She's a loving wife and devoted mother of four. Oh, she was busy. Rebecca's reputation precedes her, but will impressing this new group of friends prove more difficult than creating 100 million brand? Well, I don't know. We will have to see. Now, what I forgot to mention, I like her look. I like, she's a beautiful woman. I didn't expect that. I knew she was going to join somehow in some kind of capacity, this Real Housewife of New York City. But I didn't want to look into it until the time comes. So the link is she's a Scientologist, and but her family name Minkoff, is mainly known in the community of anti-Scientologists, is her father, David Minkoff. So I'm gonna go to that in a second, but I'm gonna to explain who David Minkoff is. So just want to say, as we can see in her, I'm gonna call it bio, nothing is mentioned about Scientology, which I'm a little bit surprised, but we'll have to have a look. But I found in Elle, there's an article about her, and you can see I like her outfits really. But let's go a little bit up. So she was asked about Scientology. So that's the part. So pressed about why she thinks there's so much fascination with celebrity Scientologists, she offers this: Judaism is nearly 4,000 years old, Christianity around 2,000. So look at what it took for those to become established. Scientology is new. And I think new breeds curiosity and misconception. And that's why I can only tell you what I've gotten out of it, which is source of stress relief. Stress relief. Well, I sorry, but there are other ways to relieve stress, right? I mean, but anyway, I don't know. I will have to look into it a bit better. Was she born into Scientology or did she join with her parents? So this is something for another video at a later stage. Let's go to about David Minkoff, so her father. So let's go. So I'm This is an article from 2001, so it's an old story, but it's still very raw in the community. So this, what I'm going to read you, is just a little intro into the story. You can then do research on YouTube and find out about this person later. I don't really want to go into it, but just that you understand. So that was written in 2001, and it's in the Tampa Bay Times. Just a second, there's something in my eye. Here we go. So, oh, these ads. So in 2001, Florida's Board of Medicine has sternly sanctioned Clearwater physician David Minkoff, finding he improperly prescribed medicine for a patient he had never seen, Scientologist Lisa McPherson. I don't know, you must be excuse my language, a bloody good physician or doctor to prescribe medicine for someone you have never met, you haven't been able to look at. I mean, anyway. So, Minkoff, also a Scientology, prescribed Valium and the muscle relaxant chloral hydrate at the behest of unlicensed Church of Scientology stuffers who were trying to nurse McPherson, age 36, to a severe mental breakdown. When they failed after 17 days of isolating her, Minkoff was recruited again. This time he pronounced her dead. So this happened in 1995. So it took about 6 years to get him sanctioned in one way or the other. But anyway, that's the story. So, first of all, Lisa McPherson had a mental breakdown. She was driving, had an accident. Look, I don't know the entire story, but she was running naked in the street. In my opinion, a cry for help. I think she wanted to leave Scientology, and Scientology came back to scoop away from the hospital, and they isolated her, what they do a lot behind closed doors. And I don't know what this prescription of Valium and muscle relaxant do to someone, but she died. So that's just a big overview of the story. Do a research with Lisa McPherson's name in YouTube. There are many people have done videos about the story before, so there's no need for me to do another one as well. So if you're interested in the story, what this all is about, go and search with her name. You will find many videos. If you're not sure, comment on this video, and I can tell you who is an ex Scientology and can best, not best explain, but who has made videos in the past. The only one I can remember, because I watched a few of them, is Aaron Levin Smith. Oh, Aaron Smith Levin, sorry. I always mix his two names at the end. His channel is called Growing Up in Scientology. But you still have to search with Lisa McPherson. It's going to be much faster. But look out for Growing Up in Scientology. So that is the link between the Real Housewives of New York City and Scientology. We'll have to start watching it from next week on and see what's going to happen. Mm. And I forgot as well, if you watch the trailer on YouTube on the channel from Bravo, around 1 minute and 54, Rebecca Minkoff, Bryn Whitfield, and the third one I can't remember, I'm sorry, are in a helicopter, I think in a helicopter. And Bryn is asking Rebecca about Scientology. Watch and listen to how she replies. Good luck to Bravo. I don't know if they know what they let themselves in. I personally think, look, Rebecca Minkoff might be a very nice person, but I don't think any Scientologist should get any airtime anymore. Sorry, I like John Travolta, but he's a Scientology. Unless he's leaving, we don't know. And don't get me started on TC. I don't even like naming him. So for the ones who don't know who I'm talking about, Tom Cruise. I can't stand him. I Anyway, so that's for today. Hopefully I can save this video and I don't have to redo it again. So for now, et voilà.